Welcome back to the channel. I've decided to do the Poor Boy speed run challenge this year. So I've got my GPS speedometer, or GPS speedometer as we like to call it in England. So I'm just going to go and do my first run. You need an ORV chassis to enter. Let's get a frog. As you've seen from that intro, I'm going to enter the Poor Boys speedrun challenge this year, and of course you have to have a ORV chassis. Well, that's what I thought. I bought a frog. There it is. That's just nice. So I must admit that it wasn't something that appealed to me. I wouldn't have bought this had it not been for the speedrun challenge. If I was going to buy an ORV chassis, it would have been Blackfoot or the Monster Beetle, because I think this is a bit ugly. Personally, I don't like it. Maybe it's the colour scheme. I don't know, but anyway, I bought this for the main reason, or a couple of reasons, because one, it's got the smaller front tyres, and I think that you're going to get more speed out of the tyres, but I might change them if I get funds and other things. But perhaps the main reason is because of that. You get different gear ratios in this kit, so they're the reason I bought this. I'm not entirely sure yet which class I'm going to go in. Either I'm going to go in the brushed, or I'm going to go the opposite end of the scale and go in the open class. So I don't know how it's going to go. I'm leaning more towards the open class because I don't like to have limits. I don't like people to say you can't do this and you can't do that. So, but if I did do that, I don't think I'd be that amazing at it. I don't think it'd be something that people go, oh wow, that's an interesting thing you've done. So that's what I'm thinking at the moment. But in this video, I'm going to just do an unboxing, just see what we get in the kit, and then maybe at the end think a bit more about what I might try and do. And then next video I'm going to build it and have a first run. So hopefully I'm going to be able to do this pretty quick, because I don't know why, time just seems to fly by the older you get. But anyway, so let's have a look and see what's in the box. So here's the box. Let's get on with the unboxing. So what happened, I set up the video, I did the unboxing, and I forgot to press record. Didn't even look at the video, well, because there wasn't one, but I didn't look to see what it was like, and then just got on with the build. So my mistake. Anyway, let's just talk through a couple of things that I thought were really good. I think the main thing for me was how much metal there was. Now, I don't know whether that's a good or bad thing, but I like to see metal. I think it looks really, really nice. So you got these metal, what we call them, springs, suspension arms, the metal hubs and attachments to the body. Inside there's a spring that pushes, that acts as a suspension, which I think is quite good. You've got metal shocks, that's quite cool. And of course you've got the metal on the gearbox, which I know is part of the problem of it going fast, isn't it? Because they buckle or something. I've never experienced it, never seen it, and I can't actually find anything online about it. I'm sure there is something, but I couldn't find anything. But anyway, there we go, another metal bit there, a metal skid pad underneath. But yeah, it was a nice build. I enjoyed it. And I am warming to this thing a little bit. I still think it's ugly. That's just hideous, that thing. I think it should have been called the alligator or something, because it looks more like an alligator to me, but I think I'm going to call it the alligator. But yeah, that's all ready. So yeah, I am warming to it. There are a few things that I want to change. Let's move this box out of the way. Okay, so let's talk about what I'm going to do for the speed run challenge. First of all, I want to change these. That's just terrible, isn't it? This one wobbles really badly because I lost the screw, so I've had to put some random bit in there, but I've ordered some more and they'll come soon. So I've got to change that to start with. But anyway, the steering is awful. Plan is to move this to the middle, make my own steering rods, and I'm also going to replace, I don't know what these things are called, knuckles? I don't know. Whatever they're called, I'm going to replace them with something else. I've ordered some from AliExpress. So that's probably something I'm going to do very early on. Obviously, I'm going to change the power because, well, that's just rubbish, isn't it? So that's got to change. So I want to change the batteries. I think I'll go for like a 2S or something. I might also have to change the ASC, or the ESC, not the ASC, because that one's underpowered, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. The other thing that I'm going to do is change this. I've got some carbon fibre gear covers coming, so I'll replace those. I bought a new pinion, steel pinion. Don't think it's any bigger than the one I've got in there. I've got the 19 tooth pinion, I think, in there. So got that coming. Got some new tyres coming. So I'm going to get rid of the ones with the spikes on. Well, at least for this drive. And I think that's probably about it for me. If I have any ideas about 3D printing and things like that, I'll have to get my friend involved with that because he's got a 3D printer and I haven't. So yeah, I have to figure all that out. So I'll show you the purely stock speed run that I've done. So I'm here on my road outside my house. Nice. It's got these horrible little gravel bits up. It's just been resurfaced, but it's all right for a bench test anyway. So I'm running it without the body on because I haven't sprayed it yet and I don't want to lose the protective cover. We've got 0 on the max speed. I'll just wait for this car to go by and then we'll give it a test. Okay, ready. Now remember, I've got a screw missing, or screw loose, so it's never going to go straight. Ooh, see, it's fun to drive. There we go. Top speed 21.3 miles an hour. I don't think that's too bad for a stock car. You see that front wheel, well, you probably can't, but I can see that front wheel just wobbling like crazy. And it's so hard to keep it going in a straight line. Oop. See if we've made any improvement on 21. Ah! No, still 21.3. Alright, that's enough of that. Okay, so we're done. As you can see, I got 21.3 miles an hour, which is slightly more than what I did the first time. It was 19 miles an hour, but I think the battery was run down a little bit, so that's quite good. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. One thing I want to show you though, I lost the nut again. That wheel was going like that, like crazy. So if anyone else is building one of these, I advise some Loctite in there. Though the others don't seem too bad. Maybe that one. But anyway, certainly Loctite is the way to go with that, I think. But yeah, have anything that you think I might be able to improve it with, leave a comment. Yeah, just communicate. Let me know what you're thinking. And any advice would be much appreciated. So like and subscribe. If you appreciate the channel and you'd want to support it, then there's a link in the description to buy me a coffee. And I'll see you in the next video, where hopefully we'll have had it painted and we'll have had a new motor, and certainly we'll have sorted out the steering.